Welcome back to Overland Q&A, brought to you by SpeedX. We're here in the new SpeedX store. Man, I tell you what, this is not a hardware store. It's an absolute experience. So if you haven't come down to the new store here on Sheikh Zayed Road, do yourself a favor and come pop in here, meet the awesome team, and really come have some fun. Coffee shop's not open because of Ramadan right now, but pretty soon we'll have one of those available here as well. So you can bring the whole family down, enjoy your shopping experience, while the kids are having a coffee or an ice cream or a cold drink of some sorts. So let's go with the first question. This is from AL3X. I suppose it's Alex. Hey Alex, how you doing, mate? Question is, what do you do in an emergency, and what emergency kit do you carry? Is it advisable to get the ones off the shelf? So yes, okay, so I take it this is the medical kit, so this is medical emergencies. So what we do, and advisable, yes, the ones that you get off the shelf are pretty good for you. Don't have to worry about that, but taking an emergency kit or getting a large emergency bag. So what we've done is we've gone and bought a big red emergency bag, big cross on it. You can see it. If you open up the car, it's the first thing somebody will see. So in case of emergency, you can get to it really quick, and we've taken it to our local GP. Now our local GP then advises us, depending on where we're traveling, we would kit out that medical bag for the area that we're traveling to. So let's take it for example here in the Middle East. It is not that remote where it takes days to get to a clinic or some sort of a doctor or a nurse. It is probably half a day maximum to get out there, whereas in Australia, southern parts of Africa, it could take 4 or 5 days before you reach anybody. So you would pack your medical bag accordingly. I'm thinking of what I would pack when I'm in southern Africa: snake bite kits, malaria kits, a lot of the Stingo anti-bite sprays, and things like that would be in my medical kit, whereas here in the Middle East I wouldn't be carrying any of that because we don't have so many critters over here. So your trauma kit and your burn kit, yes, that you could get off the shelf, but once again your GP knows what's best on the market today, and it does pay to, while you're spending that hour and you're taking that hour of his time booking that appointment without him giving you any consultation, because there's nothing wrong with you, use that time for him to do some training on you as well. So in case of emergency, what to do, what are the things to look for, and then sort that out. Again, it just comes to mind, you know what, if you're diabetic, you'd be using different things in your emergency kit, in your emergency medical bag. So my suggestion is get out to your local GP, let him assist you to kit it out for the environment that you're in. Make sure that you get one of those bags. There's large bags that you can buy. I know Tentco does them, Camp Cover does them. You buy the medical bag, it comes with nothing inside. It's just large enough for you to be able to put in what is important for the area that you're in. So Alex, hope I answered that one. Well, hope that helps you out, mate. I think it's important to make sure that your medical kit is set up for the area that it's in, and make sure that you know how to use the gear that's in your medical kit, because it's pointless having it in there and you don't know what to do with it. So good luck with that, mate. I hope it helps you out. So it's time for that part of the show, SpeedX tip of the week. If you watched the show not too long ago, we caught fish just by using a flashlight. Go and check it out in the description below. You'll see how to catch fish in Silla only using a flashlight. And this is the one that I use, lead lenser, the 7R. The full range is available here at SpeedX, from 80 dirhams all the way to 2 grand for a torch. So choose the one that you want best. This is the one that I go with, 7R. Man, fish without using a rod and reel? Can't beat that.
Yeah, that's a huge one. Can I give it to you? Yeah, it's a huge one. Careful.
Alrighty then. Hope you enjoyed the SpeedX tip of the week. Remember, if it's dusty, drive it. I say this every week, it's like a kid in a candy store over here, and with the new store being so big, there's even more things for me to play with and to show you guys as the tip of the week. So again, pop down over here and come have a look and come play with the toys yourself. I'll tell you what, they've got everything you need. Boys paradise. And for those girls that are out there and enjoy hardware like my wife does, you love the spot. Right, next question from Jason D. What are your thoughts on lithium batteries since you've installed them? Okay, so this seems to be the topic of the last 2 weeks. I know Andrew St. Pierre White just did a show where he discussed lead crystal and lithium, and everybody seems to be having an opinion. I think he's got a ton of criticism about it, and then obviously the lithium ion guys are saying what's going on, lead crystal's no good, and lead crystal guys are fighting. Anyway, besides the point. Look, my experience with a lithium battery is, and I've only been using them for a couple of weeks right now, probably about a month, since I've moved from the gel battery, from the yellow top battery to the lithium ion battery, my life has changed immensely. Waking up in the morning, having to look at my voltage meter the first thing and seeing it at 10.5, 10.6, 11 volts, worrying about that, getting extra solar panels out there, trying to get force in power into my batteries to make sure that they're strong enough so when the evening hits that they last overnight with the 2 fridges running. That has disappeared. We've just come off an 8 or a 9 day trip, and the worst voltage that I got was 12.9, and that was the day after we abused it properly. We had the inverter on the whole day. We were doing tests on a portable AC. We were running all the camera gear. We were running, everything was being charged that day. So it was worst case scenario, and we got 12.9 volts. So Jason, I tell you what, the investment, worth it. The weight saving, worth it. Do I ever have to look at my voltage meter again? Never. So do the change, move over there. If you've got the space in the vehicle, go for it, mate. Lithium ion batteries are not going to be your friend inside your engine bay, especially not here in the Middle East, but investment, done. I'm doing an entire show about the lithium ion batteries and joined up with the Red Arc system pretty soon. We hope to release that in the next week or so. So keep tuned for that. And guys, that's it for the show. So we'll catch you next week. I hope you enjoyed the SpeedX tip of the week, and come down to the store, man. Come have a look at what's going on over here. Enjoy the experience. It's not just a hardware store, it's an experience. Catch you later, and remember, if it's dusty, drive it.